Jason Dixon with Newberger and Company for your Training Tip Tuesday. One of the more challenging situations in sales is dealing with the competitive bid process. Now, some of you are fortunate, don't have to deal with this. If that's the case, turn this video off, go do something else. The rest of us have to deal with this at some level, and some of us are unlucky and have to deal with this every time we're in a sales process. So there's a lot of different ways to handle this. We're going to talk about just a couple of scenarios that are sort of close cousins to each other today. One of those is having better relationships before the bid even comes out. So making sure that you're spending time developing business and having a cookbook that allows you to create those relationships with as many people as possible inside potential prospects that may end up going out to bid at some point. The more information we have, the better relationships we have when that bid comes out, the more friends we have around that decision table, the better our chances are that we're chosen and we're selected as the winner in that bid. The other thing that we can do is changing our mindset around the rules as it relates to the competitive bid process. One of the rules that we hear all the time is, well, we have to bid because if we don't, they won't ask us again the next time another project comes up or another opportunity arises. That may be the case. I doubt it, though. Take some time and think about what your ideal client looks like. Think about what the perfect attributes are of the perfect client for you, and start mapping that out early in the process and develop a little bit of a go, no-go situation for yourself. If they don't fit the criteria up front, why even go through the exercise of having to put the bid together? Also, understand that you're mapping out, that you can map out your entire sales process, perfect sales process from beginning to end, and then match that up against what their sales process is, the rules that they're giving you, their buying process. At any point, you can jump out of that process and save yourself some time. For example, if we had a client that put this go, no-go, this qualification process in place, they ended up bidding on half of the projects, half the sales opportunities that they normally do in this period of time, and they won 20% more. So we can talk about the science behind all of that, but really simply put, they put less work in up front. It allowed them to repurpose that time and energy into the projects that they wanted to work on, the sales opportunities that they wanted to go after, and they won 20% more of them. So that's just one small example. So a couple of quick things here. One, make sure you know what an absolute perfect client looks like for you, and you're matching that up before you even start the bid process. The second thing that you can do is outline what your perfect sales process is from beginning to end, and match that up against that of the buyer's process. And make sure you know at what point you're willing to continue on in that process, or you need to jump out and make sure that you're saving yourself some time. So the more time you spend on this, the more time you know what perfect looks like for you, the better chance you have of having success in the competitive bid process. There's a lot more to work on here. If you want more on this, you want our help, you want our opinion, you want us to give you an overview of how we deal with these things, feel free to reach out to me or any of the other consultants here at Newberger Company. We'd love to get into the conversation with you. Thanks.